All right.
134. 18.
134.
18.
And take advantage of the opportunity. Yes, socialize, but manage your time. Don't waste too much time. You know, look now, next week is half of the week gone, and 14 weeks after the semester, or 6.5 times 2 is 14. 14 weeks in the semester. We're in week 5.
284 01 minus 2652.
That's why now, from day one, everything planned, because I know when semester starts. Time is a very strange thing.
So 18,786.
18,786. So we have 6 numbers reduced to 3 numbers. Okay, A, B, and C. So therefore now, all right, therefore, now we're ready to substitute those 3 numbers. We're going to calculate R. Okay, so R now, relationship according to Pearson's, the relationship between those 2 variables according to Pearson's. Okay, right. So I guess you'll have, I want you all to take a look at the formula. Anybody copied it down already? Take a look at it. A, B, C, and there's a square root. Don't forget there's a square root between those 2 is a multiplication. Sometimes some students forget that there's a multiplication. 2 brackets side by side is a multiplication. It does not come with the multiplication officially. If you look in the website, it does not come with a multiplication. But please be aware that between the 2 is a multiplication. If they even separate it, look at how they write it, different ways of writing it. Okay. Right. So therefore now, take a look at this and tell me what to write.
1504.
15054.
Sorry.
Over. Yeah.
Over the square root of.
Over the square root, exactly. Don't forget the square root.
1.
Noted. 13.
418 times 18786.
Don't forget, you must get, for answer, we must get, according to Excel, 0.984, because the computer programmers have programmed Excel with that formula already, 0.984. So we can trust Excel. Yeah, what's the denominator? But now first. But in the meantime, we're going step by step. The square root of what number?
It's a very big number.
Yes, get accustomed to it. Get accustomed to it, because you're going in the real world, you know. What's your major? What's your major in it? 252.
0700548.
Yeah, that's.
No, it's possible to get a negative correlation, and bear that in mind. But to get a negative correlation is the numerator that have to be negative, because you cannot square root a negative number here. In that course, you cannot square root a negative number. In another course, yes, the square root of a negative number is an imaginary number, but not in statistics. You get an error in your calculator. So that denominator there cannot be negative. It's up there, that will have to be negative, and you'll get a negative correlation. So please take note of that. Okay. It is possible to get a negative correlation, but it's the numerator that have to be negative. So what's the square root of this number? There was a 25 million.
15876.
158.
Are you wrong enough, or you want the decimal?
And put it to 2 decimal, please.
0.73.
Okay, so the denominator must be greater than the numerator to get a 0 point. Are we getting 0.984?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we're on the right track. So here's a demonstration of how to measure the correlation using the instrument developed by the statistician called Pearson. Okay. Now there's something called the coefficient of determination. It will help us interpret what that number means. Bear in mind, we are calculating descriptive measures, numbers to describe a set of values, a data set. Here we have a data set, and we want to describe the relationship between those two numbers using this instrument. Okay, we have just measured the correlation using this instrument, and we have gotten a number. How do we interpret that number? This extra calculation called the coefficient of determination will help us to interpret that number. But for now, what we can say, there's a strong positive correlation. Because 0.984 is between 0.5 and 1, and is very close to 1, almost perfect positive.